Good morning, Margaret. This is Caroline Earle, District Governor of Rotary District 7850, and I'm so happy to have Margaret Labarge here from Lincoln Woodstock Club. Good morning, Margaret.
Good morning, Carolyn. It's nice to be here with you.
Thank you. We're here to talk membership. So Margaret is in a wonderful club, as I mentioned, the Lincoln Woodstock Club, and they have 50 members. And I learned recently that Margaret's club welcomed 5 new members last year. So Margaret, how did your club add these members last year? How did it happen?
It happened really organically. So I had to think about it when you asked me that question. And I think there were a bunch of factors that played into it. One that certainly impacted it is we have a really strong Interact club that's very visible in our community. And I want to give a shout out to our Interact president, Andrew Wilson, who was spearheading major projects developing our community building facilities for the rec center, working on the veterans rest stop, and really getting out there and making things happen, because I think he helped to improve visibility of Rotary in the community. And that certainly made a difference for our core Rotary Club as well. I think the other big difference is that everybody in our club was a yes to membership. We have this process where when new members come in, they have to be allowed to come to meetings by the board and then approved by the members before they can join, but there was never any problem with that. The board was always a yes to any name proposed, and the club was always a yes to everyone who came as a visitor, because we were excited, and because we trust each other. We always trusted that the people who were proposed as club members were there because they wanted to be there and they wanted to contribute the way that all of us want to contribute. And so as soon as someone was excited to be part of us, we were excited to have them there.
Wonderful. Any other tips for us in terms of how you got those visitors in the door?
We all were out there talking to people. There wasn't any one person in the club who was like membership director. Everybody in the club, when they saw someone that they thought would be interested, just said, "Hey, do you know about Rotary?" and just talk to them. And if that person was interested, then we started the process.
Wonderful. How did you describe Rotary, Margaret, to individuals that you connected with in the community and invited to visit?
We talked a lot about service, about giving back to the community, about the fact that we work together as a group and that together we can accomplish more than we can as individuals. We talked about fellowship, about our camaraderie as a group, and about how much fun we have. We describe our club as the most fun you can have before breakfast.
Wonderful. That's great. And finally, what did you do to welcome and keep new members in your club, Margaret?
That was actually a weak spot for us in the beginning, and some of our new members brought it to us that they were finding themselves a little confused in the initial meetings, because there's a little acronymy and a lot of kind of bantering back and forth about things that they didn't know about. And so we put a lot of work in this past year into creating a membership packet for them, and also working with sponsors to help them be more prepared to support new members in their first couple of months, especially to understand what's going on and to get into the swing of things with Rotary and be able to answer their questions.
Wonderful, Margaret. And I don't know if you're aware of this, but Rotary International has also put a lot of work into a new member orientation. And they then connect with new members from Rotary International headquarters, welcome them into the membership, and then connect with them intermittently throughout their first year to make sure they understand all that Rotary achieves and all the resources that are available to them. So hopefully they'll support your new members as well.
That's really cool.
Yeah, Margaret, thank you so much for joining us. I just want to quickly recap for those who want to also have success, as Margaret's club has had, in gaining new members. Number one, they have an Interact club that raises their visibility in the community, and that's a wonderful outreach to individuals who may be interested in Rotary. Number two, they have a board that's very responsive and really proceeds with membership process really quickly and efficiently, which is wonderful. Number three, they trust when members bring visitors to the club. and promote them as members, that they are people of integrity and people who would be excited about Rotary and would contribute to Rotary. And finally, it sounds like Margaret and all of the members of your club are really emissaries for Rotary. You go out in the community, if you spot an individual who you think would be a wonderful Rotarian, you invite them to join you at a meeting and make sure the doors are always open and they're welcome and feel welcomed. So those are really 4 concrete steps that every club can take to promote membership. And then in describing Rotary, it sounds like you focus on fun, you focus on fellowship, and you focus on the service that you provide to your community and elsewhere. So really just showing how you collectively can have so much greater impact than any one individual can have. And then finally, welcoming and keeping new members. Sounds like you've learned from some challenges in the past, and now you've got a new way to process in those new members that embraces them and makes sure that they really understand and enjoy the benefits of Rotary so they stick around. So thank you so much, Margaret, for sharing your experiences and the Lincoln Woodstocks Club experiences with our District 7850. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too, Carolyn.